Wow, so he doesn't accept the pawn in the king's gambit, but instead brings his knight out to defend the pawn. So let's just do the same. Now, so he plays d6 to reinforce his center. But let's get our bishop out and look to put pressure on the king. Now, so he brings his bishop out, pinning my knight to my queen. But all I'm going to do now is castle and look to put my rook on the f file. Okay, so he brings his knight in to put more pressure on my pinned knight. But I'm actually going to sack my bishop with check, and if he takes, he's going to be in all sorts of trouble. Perfect, so he takes. But I'm actually going to hop my knight in and give him another check, and I'll be able to win back the bishop with my queen. Nice, so he makes the right decision to go back and not take the knight with his queen. So I'll just pick up the bishop now. No. So he gets greedy and brings in his knight to pick up my rook. But he's in way more trouble once I open up the f-file for my rook. Oh no, so the greedy little guts takes the rook. But I'm actually going to take his bishop with my rook. Then once he takes with the king, I'll be able to fork his queen and king with my knight. Oh, no, not the fork yet. Jeez, I've got to play the rook to f8 first. Yep, perfect. So he takes. Now I can hop my knight in for the fork, and I'll be winning his queen. Yep, so he moves. So I can take the queen, but I'm also threatening the rook if I take on g7 with my queen. Nice. So he takes back with the rook, but now I can win his other rook with my queen. Oh, geez. So he gets his knight out, and I could just take with a pawn, but I'll pick up the rook first with check, and then I'll pick up the knight. Nice, so he moves the king, and I'll take the knight on my queen, because of the rook, and I'll be giving him another check. Now, so he moves the king again, but we'll give him another check with our pawn, and then we'll be looking to promote it. Okay, so he moves his rook to block the pawn, but this is a simple tactic. We can bring our queen to f8, and force him to take, then we'll be able to retake, and promote back to another queen. Nice, so he takes, but we can just make another queen now. And he resigns. GG.